Alright, howdy ho folks. Back at it again. Outbound Ghost. For all our spooktacular RPG needs. You know what makes a good soundtrack? When you're perfectly fine with it being stuck in your head. It's been a couple days since the last recording, and some songs from this game have just been going on a loop in my head, and it's been perfectly fine. Alright, let's see what this dude's got going on. Hey, you're here. I take it you're ready to head north then? Awesome. Let's go then. Huh. Suppose I was probably supposed to talk to Mary for that cutscene to work out properly. Whatever. Yeah, so I've had like, I want to say one of the earlier Zone soundtracks just going in my head the past few days, and I was just kind of humming along to it, and I'm like, what is that from? I don't remember that ever getting stuck in my head before. And it's like, oh, it's from the game I'm Let's Playing. And that kind of just says how good a lot of aspects of this game kind of are. So I wasn't even upset about it. It's just like, oh yeah, that's that good jam. That's the good. Alright. It's been a while since I've taken this path. It's as long, windy, and insufferable as always. Hey, what the frick do you think you're doing? Stop spying on us and show your face, you coward. Please spare me. I am but a young child. Michael? Huh? Mary? Frank? Shirley? John Wayne Doe? Oh. Got you guys. You totally thought I was spying on you. I'm so glad to see that you're alright, Michael. Next time, don't be such a weirdo, though. Why the heck were you hiding in the bushes? Yeah, well, I was chasing Adrian and it led me here. Once we got here, he just jumped over the gate over there. And, yeah, I couldn't jump over it like he did. Next thing I know, I hear some scary voices, so I hid in the bushes. Turns out it was just you guys. So Adrian's basically gone in the direction of Central Outbound? Yeah, seems like it. Let's try to find a way to open the gate and get to Adrian then. With all of us together, I'm sure we could figure it out. Yeah, I agree. Let's go then. I'll help you all with my impeccable detective intuition. Gosh, this is just like a full posse now, ain't it? Alright, let's see what we got going on. What's we got? A trail key. Alrighty. So yeah, I was just kind of jamming the past 2 days to probably first Overworld song or something like that. I can't remember what it was. It's just like, yeah, this is some solid stuff. Oh, these guys are new. Look at them. Look at these adorable leaf monsters. I can't wait to crunch them beneath my feet. It's been a few days, so everything feels wrong timing wise. And again, I want to say towards the end of the last recording, like, it started to feel almost like inputs were starting to lag. Oh, these dudes can mimic. Oh no. Oh no. They're better at skills than I am. Oh. Everything went bad. Everything went bad in but a single moment of non-crunching leaf. Oh well. Gosh. There was something else I wanted to talk about. Oh yeah. Considering like how I need to keep cutting this game for loading screens in a majority of the battles, basically. Have that cut out. Last episode, oh my gosh. Like, it put me to a limit I never knew I had, basically. Like, just the constant stopping and starting of all that stuff, I felt like I was slowly going insane. Like, I feel like if I did 100 or something episodes just over an extended period of time even, I would end up with a weird... What's the word I'm looking for? It's related to words, too. But just like a speech impediment of some sort. Of constantly just pausing every once in a while. Let an invisible loading screen go. Is there any more torches? Considering nothing went off, I feel like there should be more torches. I'm just not noticing them. Oh well. Yeah, it's hopefully editing wise, it's fine. Cause oof. That last episode, I was that dungeon, I was pausing every once in a while. Oh, that's interesting. So their 3D model for the bridge is just a multi-tiered bridge 3D model. This is probably a holdout from, obviously, this game's not finished. I've harped on that. It's actually probably not a multi-tiered bridge model. It's the fact that the posts on the bridge need to connect to something, and he just probably copy and pasted as a holdover, so it looked like it connected to something, and fix it in post, basically, which he never got to do, sadly. Hey, look at you. What you got going on? I need to get to the graveyard. It's such a comfy place. But am I capable of traveling so far? Dude, I'd walk you there. I've been there. Yeah, super comfy. Ooh. Full Zelda physics right there. Yeah, the dungeon last episode, just... I was slowly going insane. Stopping my conversation every few seconds for a loading screen. Hey, I don't know if I'm freaking losing my mind, but I think I just saw something move in that bush. I know I get it. You're okay. It's not my fault, right? His voice box is off screen. That's not my fault. I can't do anything about that. It moved me to where I'm standing. Is what it is. I know I get in your head easily, Shirley. You're not that stupid. Shut it, Mike. I know what I saw and I'm gonna check it out. I don't know if that's gonna... I will do what I wanna do. What? There's someone in that frickin' bush. That can't be. Let me check. What? Are you? Please leave me alone. No. We've been on this wild goose chase after you. You're going to sit down with John Wayne Doe and talk out your issues. It could help us all in the long run. So you're going to do that now. No. What? No. Urgh. Please. Please just leave. Adrian. No. Ooh. What the actual frick? Did Adrian really fling us off a cliff? Well, if we weren't dead already, we definitely would be now. I don't know what we should do. What do you think? This place looks extremely sketchy. Like, Look at that filthy water. Yeah, I guess you're right. The only thing we can do is keep moving forward. Let's go then, I guess. Ooh. Unlocked a new figment. Having seen Shirley's spite towards Adrian, you've unlocked a new figment of self. Use it to your advantage through using AoE skills to damage many apparitions at once. Oh, goodness. Yeah. That dude looks awesome. What is that? So... yeah. Little disc defense. Field poison. Gosh, dang, man. This dude is all AoE. How's his power compared to Slave? Oh, it's the same. Yeah, let's try this dude. Let's give him the stuff that Slave has. Mimicry, honestly, let's give that to Callousness just so he has it. May give him some utility in some fights where we don't actually need the whole tanky nonsense. And what's this got to say? Characters only have 3 status slots. Apply more statuses to get rid of others. Of course. We're in a swamp area, so that means it's status ailment central. Can't have a swamp area that isn't. Heck, I think even in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, those mons tend to have a lot of poison types in that swamp area. Oh well. Ooh. Look at this dude with his house down here. What you got going on, man? I can't go in there, but what you got going on? Guess who forgot to equip their new figment? Yeah, it's me. Honestly, I'm usually not a big fan of games that kind of really rely on party management stuff, so I really am happy that you kind of just have a single player level and that carries over to all your little summon dudes. This game would be a lot less fun for me if it was otherwise. What you got going on over here, man? Just nothing? You got nothing going on right there? Alright. Sure. Oh yeah, those triple stacks of poison can really hit hard. Seems like basically poison, how it works in this game is 1 stack does like X amount of damage, 2 stacks does double that, 3 stacks does triple that, but it's every time you take an action. So like my main little dude's like 4-hit combo, it would be hit with like however much damage every single time he did one of those combos. So horrible case scenario, he'd be hit by like 3 stacks 4 times in 1 turn and just die. That's the rough. Ever heard it? That's... oof. That's some graphical not goodness right there, man. I'm not even exactly certain. Is it supposed to be like tree roots that I'm looking at? Oh, I don't know what exactly caused that. That's a bummer. Oh well, it is what it is. I feel like every episode I have to bring up something like that where it's like it is what it is, man. It's not... I'm not really blaming the dev for it, and I can't really be super pissed the game's in this state. Ooh. Yeah. Let's go for Des. Oh. But anyways, it's been a few days since the last recording. Gonna be honest, don't exactly remember what we were talking about last time. I do know since the last time we played though, Nintendo's like pushed an update for the Switch, apparently to get rid of like Twitter compatibility. And so like trying to load this up to play right now, it was asking like, hey, do you want to just like update the system instead? And I'm like, that would make me have to exit out of this game and possibly lose all my progress. And as we can tell by this horribly not there tree, that's not a good idea right now. Like, I know the save file's like skewed or whatever, but like, yeah, I kind of don't want to be doing that. No guarantee the save file's gonna be there later. I know I should be going more into this. Also, gosh, do I feel like I should hold off and hold my crafting materials till later, considering I feel like I should keep putting off crafting things, because I'm gonna constantly... I should probably have read this instead. Oh, never mind. Ooh, that looks spooky. Because I keep getting better recipes. Ooh, nice. Thought it may be another mimic boss fight, so I stopped talking for a second. But considering I keep getting like better things recipe-wise, and I just start thinking like, what's the point of using all my crafting materials on this stuff? Like, it would be one thing if the later recipes like required the earlier recipes, in a sense, like take HP increase 1. If HP increase 1 was necessary to craft HP increase 2, I wouldn't feel so bad about having to keep crafting things. But as it stands, it's just, why bother crafting anything right now? Ooh, guess I'm missing a torch somewhere. But where could it be? Oh me, oh my. Oh well. I don't know. It feels counterintuitive to actually use one of the systems in the game, and it really should not feel that way from a gameplay perspective. But, whatever. Ooh, Revival Tome and Grave Robber. User heals 5 HP every time they hit a tombstone. 15% power buff for 3 turns. That's... like... just these 3... simply on our new Spite Figment would be really good. Oh. Honestly, we really should be trying to bank on an individual dying and us having to revive them. I think this one better. Just in general. Not that that may really particularly matter, considering I was just talking about how I've been feeling against using the crafting system. That looks like that gets out of here. I feel like we missed an area earlier. Alrighty. Let's see her. Oh. Well, what else has been going on? Actually, do I vaguely remember what we were... This looks interesting. What do we got going on here? Here lies Flask Pillar, the essence of life and death. Whoever shall obtain all the flasks shall be rewarded immeasurably. Oh, okay. I mean, okay. I didn't know I was supposed to be collecting flasks. Is it like mini medals? That's another area. I think, besides being interrupted, last episode we actually left off. Gosh, I'm really bummed I can't go into any of these houses. They look like they're for something, but I just can't do anything about them. We were talking about kind of some of the things that make a good DM versus a bad DM, paired with the fact maybe the reason JRPGs are so railroady basically is actually due to how they came into... Honestly, it was probably a holdover due to the fact that it was hard to allow player agency early on in game development. But I think the issue kind of started getting worse as time went on. Honestly, I don't think I talked about that, but I believe I've probably talked enough in various other episodes about Japan's kind of screwed up media culture. And there's a lot of different ways to take that. But when it comes to like IPs and series in Japan, they really don't want to let anything that's selling die. That's why Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z had been going on for so long. One Piece, case closed. All that stuff. If it's popular, it's going to kind of drag on because they'll keep it going to make a profit. Whether or not the series probably should have ended a long time beforehand. Hey, I don't think we should be going in there. Looks dangerous. Let's see if there's another way out first. Okay. Wasn't expecting that, but okay. A lot of that, those animes and mangas and stuff kind of just get forced into a perpetual loop of constantly producing content in order to sell products. And I know I was going to loop that back to JRPGs and the poor writing in them as a whole. I'm just trying to think of how I was going to do it. Ooh, there's a boss fight coming up. Ooh. I do kind of like how it does this. This is interesting. What's this? It's a war point? Since when? I believe since Japan is so that culture, it tends to kind of breed poor writing ideology and styles, if I'm being perfectly honest. Because rather than have a IP or series that... Oh, how's this gonna work out? I guess I'll try to take down the one that with the least HP. Probably smart. Possibly. Who knows? This dude... I don't know what the exact best move is. I'm gonna wait for their turn before I... Actually, yeah. Get him another turn. I think... Oh. Christ, okay. Good to know. Here. Let's give him a limit break too. Basically, since Japan constantly wants its mangas and animes to continue indefinitely, they tend to... Oh, I forgot. That magic skill uses up all the ether turns you have that round. So that was a wasted round after using limit break on him. Oh, come on, man. That was stupid, to be blunt. Whose turn is it next? Yeah, let's go with the field heal. Yeah, they tend to try and basically breed poor writing standards through such things. What am I gonna be doing? Honestly, the quicker I can take this dude down, the better. Because he's constantly putting on poison stacks, and that is no bueno. But since they breed that ideology, they tend to breed that probably in their other media as well, kind of enforcing a back 3 stacks of poison. That's really bad, actually. Super bad. I think if I... There we go. Let's go for another SP steal. There we go. So when it comes to the actual major issues with JRPGs and the fact, actually in a lot of video games and media as a whole, that there's little to no character growth, it's probably actually just more of a holdover of media in Japan. Yeah, I need to get that dude super poisoned. Like, super mega poisoned. Let's see here. Go for another steal. Skill, poison poke. Let's keep on poisoning him and he'll take himself out, actually. Especially if I can keep up on heals in the meantime. It's gonna be harder and harder to keep up on heals, isn't it? Oh. I should actually probably go for the stun break. Try and get this dude down ASAP. Because, like, if you look into older Japanese media, even like the classic animes and stuff that nowadays the genre kind of is the epicenter of lack of character growth. Like that stuff. There we go. Still had character growth in it. I will not stop harping on how Tenchi Muyo, like the earlier versions of it, were good animes all around, just like good animes. They had character growth for basically every character in it. And it sounds weird because it's like, what do you mean a harem anime had a character growth and characterization for its entire cast? And it's like, yeah, that used to be a thing. Like, it used to be pretty normal to have an entire anime or series kind of end, so you could have all your characters have their entire story arc. It's kind of smart to do it that way, honestly. Alright, I'll tell you what, guys. It's been an episode by how I'm looking at my little timer over yonder. We will pick up next episode right here. And I'm kind of doing like a finger gun motion. I know you guys can't see it, but just like mental image finger guns. I think we'll both be better off if you do that. Because, I mean, honestly, finger guns. Good stuff. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Ciao.